Hi, I'm Kristen Lowe, and I would like to do elementary games. If you are not an elementary teacher, that is okay. This is just easy games that students with iPads can do. We have iPads at the middle school, and I know that both elementaries have iPads, so I would just like to go through iPad-friendly games. The first one is Kahoot. I like Kahoot. I'm going to show you how to get there, how to create a game, how to play the game. Benefits of Kahoot is that you can do a whole class all at once. They can all play live, and they like to compete because it shows who's winning, who gets the most points. You can control the pacing and answer questions as you go. I do like that. This is good for teens. I know that the elementaries you have 2-to-1 with iPads, and this is also good for a review before the test. So let's go ahead and start by going to create.kahoot.it. Just open up Safari or Chrome and go to that address, create.kahoot.it. And I am already signed in, but if you need a new account, you can just sign in with Google. And then you can either find Kahoots, find ones that are already made, or you could just go to My Kahoots. I have a practice Kahoot here for you. And obviously you can at any time edit, duplicate, or delete your Kahoots. And if you want to make a brand new one, you just go up to here to the right where it says New Kahoot, and you can create your new Kahoot. I would just like to show you the edit format. This is how you create a new Kahoot. You add a title, you add a tag, like maybe this is homework, and then you add questions, like what is your favorite game? If I were to click edit, it allows me to change the answers. Like maybe I select Kahoot as the correct answer, and that was a mistake. I really meant quizzes to be the correct answer, so I can just change one answer to the next. I hit next, and it takes me back to this home format in edit mode. When I'm finished, I just click save. Personally, I just hit I'm done, and then I go from here. To play the Kahoot, you just hit play, and then you have a choice. You can either play classic mode or team mode. I usually play classic, and then the kids just get out their device, and it tells them the address to go to. They go to kahoot.it, and they enter the game pin. It will then ask them to enter their name, and they do that, and when you are ready, you just hit start, and it will begin the game. Okay, so that is Kahoot. The next one is quizzes. The website is quizizz.com. I'm going to show you how to make a quiz and play a quiz. This one's different because you can play the quiz live, or you could do it as homework. What I like about this is the students control the pacing if you want, or you could play it live like Kahoot. And it makes it easy to assign as homework. This is also good for teams, maybe not as easy as Kahoot, but it is okay to use in teams, and it's good for differentiation because I can assign different quizzes to different students, which makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, so let's go to quizizz.com. quizizz.com. Quizzes. I'm already signed in, but if you are not, then you can always just sign out, log out, and then to sign in or sign up, you can log in with Google, which is what I do, and then it takes you back to this home page. You can search for quizzes that are already made. Maybe you don't have time to make one up. You can search for someone else who has made one up. You can create a new one, or you can see what you've done. I'll just show you what I've done. So again, this is my practice. If I wanted to make a brand new one, I just do that. I'm going to click on this one, and then when I open it up, I have the option to edit it, to duplicate it, to print it, to share it. If I wanted to edit it, edit the questions, this is what it looks like. Over to the left here, I can add a new question. You can add a picture to the question, so if you wanted the kids to see a picture and you were pointing to something in a diagram, that would be neat. And then you can change which answer is correct. Okay, I'm just going to hit finish. I've selected, this is for chemistry, it's the periodic table. I just hit finish, and it brings me back here. Here's where I have the choice. I can play live, or I can play as homework. If you play live, it's just like Kahoot, only you get to choose. Do you want the questions to be shuffled? Do you want the answers to be shuffled? Do you want to show a leaderboard, a timer? It's all your choice. You get to kind of make it yours, personalize it a little bit more. You click proceed, and then it tells the kids to join, to go to join.quizizz.com, enter this code, and then it'll tell you how many students are logged in. When you have all of your students logged in, you just hit start and it gets going. This one you have to hit end. You end the game when everyone is finished, and it takes you back here. You are also able to show the answers. If you wanted to go through this with the kids, it marks the correct answers, which I really like. So if I didn't want to play this live, if I wanted to give this as homework, all I do is I just select when do I want the kids to have this completed by. I can personalize it, and I click proceed. Then it gives me this game code and the web address. I usually just copy and paste that into Canvas and an assignment. And then when they are working through a module, they get to the assignment, they see that I want them to play this game for their assignment. Okay, so that is quizzes. The last one I'm going to show you is not as user-friendly. It's called Review Game Zone. It's a little complicated. It's good for iPads. It's also good for Chromebooks or anything that's not a Mac. It does run on either one because it is not Flash. The website is reviewgamezone.com. I'm going to show you how to create your own game, assign your own game, and find other games. This is good because it allows the students to select the game that they want. It's good for differentiation, and it's great for a review. That's when I usually use it, but it's not as user-friendly. So let's go to reviewgamezone.com. reviewgamezone.com. And you can either log in or sign up. What I'm going to show you first is if you're just running through quickly, you want to find one of these without having to make your own, you just click on subjects, and then you can select, maybe you are art, and you can select a review game zone for your kids to do without having to make your own at all. Let's imagine you want to make your own. You want to create an account, or you already have an account, which I do. Just hit log in, and you'll log in with your credentials. Mine takes me straight to all of the review game zones that I've made. My most recent one is a weather review, and I can either edit that or I can delete it to get rid of it. Let's imagine I want to add a new test. All I do is just click add new, and then I fill all of these out. I fill out the topic it's going to be, the questions, and then you just select which one's correct and which one is not correct. Okay, let's go back. Here are the review games that I've already made. I'm just going to practice with my weather review. This is how you get it out to the students. You just click on the one that you want them to play at that time, and then I just go up to the URL and I hit copy, and I can paste that in an assignment on Canvas, and they can copy that link. They can click on that link, and it opens them up to this page. They then have a choice. If you have a student that maybe has some sensory concerns and you don't want them to play a game but you want them to see the questions, you can just preview the questions and see the questions with the answers, and it'll check their answers for them. If you have students who would rather play games, they have a multitude of choices to play for games. Like if they wanted to practice their typing, it will incorporate typing into the questions you've asked. Math, it'll incorporate math questions into the questions you've asked. My personal favorite is Paperbird, which is like Flappy Bird. You click on this, and it will take the students to this center right here. And you just click Start. It tells them the instructions, how to play, and then you start. you have to answer a question, like clouds are mostly, well, water, and it highlights the correct answer in green if you got it right. Then you're ready to play the game if you get the question right. Click Start, and you play the game until you die, like that. Then it brings the next question up. Let's imagine you get the next question wrong, like soil composition. Oh, I got that one right. Let's click to start. Let's die again. Okay, if you do end up and you die and you get the next question incorrect, oceans carry blame from, okay, sunlight, let's make something up. That's wrong, but it highlighted the correct one in green, and then because I got it wrong, I have to answer another question. Okay, I love to do this one with the students. It's for a little bit older kids, I would say, but they have a great time with it because they can pick any game that they would like. Okay, so that is Review Game Zone. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these games. Thanks so much.